All right, we are live. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I should say good evening, Hamza. Appreciate you tuning in, man. Can everyone hear and see us all loud and clear?
I was getting my voice back twice. I had my YouTube live somewhere else. I was like, what the heck am I hearing my voice twice?
Yeah, there was a little bit of an echo issue last time. Let me have a quick listen. Let me make sure it's all good here.
Oh, good. Hamza has an echo. Hamza has an echo. I hope not anymore. Is it still an echo?
All right. Hamza sounds a little low. Is that better?
Make my voice higher.
Sweet now. Cool. Nice. 50% lower. What's going on, man? Appreciate you taking the time to tune in for the London session, man. Good to have you here. I know it's you guys on YouTube. Hamza's tuning in from somewhere in the US. Whereabouts in the US are you, man?
Yeah, Los Angeles right now. Yeah,
nice.
For Los Angeles, yeah.
Nice. That's is on the sounds still too low. All right, that should be. Can barely hear him really. That should be louder now.
Hamza needs to be louder. I'm gonna get closer to the microphone like this for you guys.
Give us some of that AMSR, man. His voice is quite quiet.
Usually,
much better.
Much
Cool.
better. I'm gonna get close to the microphone all the time like this, guys.
I've turned it up here, so I think that should be good now. But yeah, welcome back, everyone. Happy Monday for you, Hamza. Tuesday for me.
Yeah, still Monday here.
Yeah, still Monday, man.
Still night. Still night.
How's been in the US, man? It looks amazing there.
Man, amazing. Last weekend I went to. Sorry guys if I'm gonna mess up the name. Yosemite. I don't know. That name is always wrong in the name, but amazing park, great weekend. Back to LA right now.
Nice.
So I'm gonna go visit around. Traveling, trading, and working at the same time. Still, but everything started as well from your videos. A few years ago, because some people don't know, but I've been following you. Like, I think you had 700 followers in YouTube.
Yeah, that's crazy. Less. Yeah, nice. Love it, man. Love it. If anyone who doesn't know, do you want to give a quick little maybe intro, just like how you got into trading and like maybe why you got into trading?
Yeah, so I think like everyone got in trading just to have freedom do what you want, travel as much as you can, get out from this 9 to 5. So this was almost 5 years ago. It took me 4 years to finally turn to the green side. So last year was my first year profitable, not that big profitable. I made 20K a net, but still profitable. I'm already there on the top 5%, I can say.
Yeah.
But it took me many years, up and down, stopping sometimes, difficult moments. I had some moments where I was not able to speak with anyone for days. So trading is a solitary game and it's such a pain. But when you get out from it and you finally understand the statistic game behind, it becomes easier. But it definitely, everyone has to go through all that pain before become one.
Man. Yep. 100%. That's the the part of the pain part of trading that you can't just learn from the book. You have to experience that pain. You gotta do all the many of mistakes, all the losses, all the revenge trading. Like we have to all go through all of that to feel that pain and hopefully learn from it.
Yeah, I just to tell you a little story. My brother, at the time, like 1 year and a half ago, I started teaching him and showing him, and he was like, "What the heck? How you're not able to follow some rules like this?" And I told him, "Don't comment until you start trading." After a few months trading, he was like, "Hamza, you're right. I blacked out. I don't know what I was doing. I started to blow up accounts." A few months ago, no, even 1 month and a half ago, he reached payout, and I told him, "Just request payout and don't do anything until it's approved." He was like, yes. He noticed that he was missing one trading day, and he could have just done a little scout to count the day, and he saw that he missed $3 to have a round number.
Yeah. Oh no.
He blew up the account.
That's crazy. Yeah, and that's trading for you. It's not easy till you do it.
It is. When he told me, he was like, "Man, you were right. Until you don't go through it, you can't know."
100%. Sean's asking, does the pain stop eventually? I don't know, to be honest. I don't think so. I think it maybe gets easier, but does the pain stop? I don't know. I guess to a degree it does, but it's still trading never gets easy. There's still plenty of times where the markets test you, and you have the hard days. Like it gets easier, but it's never easy.
I think the pain will remains always there. I think the power you have is that you understand it, you understand your emotions, and you start to handle them when they come to you. Sometimes it comes an emotion of like, I need to move my stop loss in break even. I need to remove this fear of being possible lose this trade, and then you're like, okay, calm down. I'm following my execution. This is I accepted my loss. Let my trade run. So it comes that they will come back again, no matter how many years we trade.
Yeah, 100%. I agree, man. Joshua said, the pain doesn't stop. You get thicker skin, so it doesn't cut so deep. Yeah, I like that, man. I like that. It's very true. I like that. Let's have a look here. So you, if anyone doesn't know, we're here today to convert you into being a gold trader. That's the plan today. Get away from that Nasdaq. Come and join the gold side.
I'm not even used to trade this session, huh?
Yeah, you I'd say you just scalp NQ in New York, right?
Yeah, I just trade like first 1 hour and a half of the New York opening, and I trade only Nasdaq. But I think I took one trade in gold once when I watched one of your live, and I was like, I'm gonna follow him. Copy paste.
Did we make money?
That one I closed it in break even. It was a break even one.
Hey, that's a win. That's a win.
That's a win. For example, right now I have the 5 minutes, I have the 50 minutes in front of me, and I have the 30 minutes and the 1 hour in front of him of the gold. What are you looking right now, Aaron?
What we're looking at right now? Let's have a look. Well, we did have we had a crazy day yesterday. I had a very, very good day yesterday. Gold gold pushed. I mean, I didn't get anywhere near as much as this, but gold pushed like 800 ticks yesterday, which is just insane for gold. You know, to move like 800 ticks in a whole week is massive. Whereas yesterday we did that pretty much all in the London session. So coming into today, I mean, the weekly time frame, you know, we are at big weekly, pretty much all-time high resistance. But with yesterday closing, let me just get severe. With yesterday closing as bullish as we did, I mean, ideally, I am looking to follow that today. Ideally, I want to be following that. You know, we kind of have a big trend line coming down like this that we're starting to break out of as well. So kind of maybe a little bit more of a pullback here in London. And overall, I am ideally looking for longs. I don't really want to be shorting against this. You know, sometimes you can get your intraday trades, but you know, I'm trying to make my life as a trader as easy as possible. And to me, that would just be kind of following these markets. So I guess we're coming back in some nice breakout levels from yesterday in the New York session. Coming back down now, holding these levels. So potential bounces from here could be of interest. We've had a pretty decent push down here today in Asia. Like again, 300 ticks in Asia, man, is huge. We're getting, which I think same as NQ, right? We're getting like, you know, huge moves at the minute. Like, you know, gold, you'd be lucky if you saw, like I say, in a London session, you'd be lucky if you saw 100 ticks. Recently, you're seeing like a couple of hundred, which is crazy. So have to probably reduce the size, but yeah, ideally, I'm trying to continue to buy gold. I kind of want to be I want to be following yesterday's crazy move.
It does make sense. I'm as well usually someone that I'm trying to. So usually I'm the guy that let me put my chat. I put the chat somewhere here so I can see people what they're commenting, so I don't lose anyone comment. Give me a second. I'm gonna put it on the right side. Okay, now I can see everyone comments without switching pieces. For me, like something that I'm trying to change, at least improve my strategy. That last year it was a very mechanical strategy. This year is a bit as well discretionary, we can say. Is really be in the bias of the higher time frame, like avoiding take trades that are against the higher time frame. For example, in your case here, you have like higher time frame is like pushing bullish. Looking for longs makes more sense than shorting, you know. Yep. But I'm as well know that you are someone that will take a short if there is a potential.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Like that's kind of the biggest thing for me, especially with like day trading and scalping. Like sometimes you can be like so zoomed in on the 5 minute. You know, you're trying to short a 5 minute breakout, but then you don't realize the high time frame's at like a level of support, and then you get stopped out. So yeah, I'm honestly like I although I love like the. Do you scalp on the 1 minute? Or are you 5 minute?
I dropped to the 1 minute a few days ago. I'm like, I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah. That's yeah. Honestly, like even for me, like I love trading the 5 minute, but I'm the same as you. Like I'll only look at the 5 minute, you know, once the higher time frame has confirmed something. Whereas if you open your charts, go straight to the 5 minute or straight to the 1 minute, I'm like, God, I don't know what the hell's going on here. You try and jump in every single breakout and then just get stopped out constantly. So yeah, I'm trying to same as you, trying to focus on the high time frame. Once I get my high time frame confirmation, then I can drop down.
Yeah, that is gonna be. I think is gonna improve so much my case at least. And Vivian asked me, do you trade price action? Yes. If you mean just looking at the chart, yes, I do that. I look at levels, look at retest. I'm usually a fan of the first 50 minutes range on the New York session opening. Yep. I do like it a lot. Do I trade it sometimes? Yes, on a break, only if, like you said before, higher time frame are working at the same time in the same direction.
Yeah, nice. I like that, man. The guy's saying, Hamza, you should make Aaron join your dark NQ side.
This is my boys here, Andy and Siddharth. That's welcome, guys.
we're trying to do the opposite. Aaron would never leave gold. Yeah, that's true. I'm never leaving gold. Anytime I have left gold, I always come back and gold's welcomed me with open arms. So I'm not leaving gold again. We have been, to be fair, we've been looking at NQ more since I've been on the Topstep streams. And to be honest, sometimes I do look at NQ and I go, oh yeah, I can actually see some nice trades. But I guess for me, I don't trade New York much. So it's like, if you're going to trade NQ, there's no point trying to trade London where like there might be volume. It's like I want to know there's guaranteed volume because I don't want to sit in a shit range. That's why I like Goldie so much.
Yeah, I mean, where you make money, you keep doing where you're making money. It's like I get some questions sometimes about people. I trade this. You should trade this. I trade that. I'm like, trade whatever you want, guys. If you make money, you're already in top 5%. Don't change anything. Just keep repeating what you're doing.
Yeah, 100%, man. 100%. That's the thing. There's so many different ways to trade, so many different instruments to trade. It's like, man, just find your sweet spot and just stick with that.
Yes, 100%. I had a few days ago in the chat. They were like, they were fighting. They were fighting. This it should be better. This the short should be better. I'm like, guys, anything works. On a singular trade, nothing matters. The repetition over and over, you're gonna be great. Even if right now I say it's a short in gold and Aaron says it's a long, it doesn't matter. The long run of both of our strategy will be positive.
Yeah, 100%. That's funny. You always get the guys that come on and go like, nah, gold's going up today. Gold's just gone up. You're wrong. And I'm like, maybe. I don't care. I don't care which way the market's gonna go. I'm just gonna react to what's right in front of me. I don't really care. I like to. I just want to trade what I see. I don't care if gold's gonna go up or down. I'll just follow it. I'm not here to predict it. I'm here to follow it. My mic's low. Is my mic low? Trade NQ in London could be interesting too. Yeah, I mean, I've seen some good moves in London, but I personally just don't like the idea that's like it's a bit hit and miss. Like there might be volume, whereas with you, like you're coming on to New York and it's like you're guaranteed to have good volume. Mics are fine, cool. Just kidding.
Hey, there is a fair value graph. Why buy? Oh my God, yeah. There are so many characters. Trading is fantastic for that because you have so many people, the different characters, different opinions. Some are very strong opinions, some people, but it's trading, emotions are there.
Yeah, Sean says, quote unquote, I told you it was going to go up, but they didn't even take the trade. Yeah, literally. It's always the way.
I start to block people when they start to tell me I told you. I'm like, yo, man.
Yeah.
Please don't.
Yeah,
don't.
Trading's hard enough already. You can't deal with them comments as well.
If I knew all the if and not, I would be already a millionaire. I had my days in the past where I blew up month of profit in one day. Oh my God, this was darkness moment.
Yeah, I guess that's what's scary about trading, man, is that like one mistake can set you back for so long. You can have a great month and then one trade, like it can just go to shit. That's why it's always so good just to always reward yourself with the payouts and prop firms as well. Like just take out something. Like if you then go lose the account, well, who cares? If you're consistent, you'll get it back. But as long as you've got something from it, then it's good.
Yeah, that's what I always preach. Take your payouts, guys. Take them, especially the beginning. Take them, bring them hope, make them feel real. Because until you don't see them in your bank account, they don't feel real. Even it's like a prop firm account or whatever you're trading, bring them back on your bank account and spend them so that you're like, I'm buying a coffee with this trading revenue I'm making. Next month I will make another payout. Because if you don't do that, it's all fake. And one day, boom, you can blow it up if you still don't have that discipline that is strong enough.
Yep, 100%. And again, 100%, man. Like you say, just something to make it feel something to make it feel real and like, oh wow, you know, trading paid this. Otherwise, if you get so used to the numbers and it becomes a game, man, it's so easy to just mentally blow up and just wipe out like a month's plus worth of gains in like one shit trade. That's what's so scary about trading. And if you haven't done it, I've done it. If you haven't done it yet, at some point, I promise you, you're gonna do it. It's the worst feeling in the world.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna 100%. Happen. You have to go through it. Everyone has to go through it. As a trader, you have to go through that experience, and you're gonna learn from it. Hopefully, you're gonna learn from it. And I still remember it. I was still working in my previous job, and I had like a month. At that time I was trading CFDs, you know, futures, but on a CFD things website, and I got a beautiful month where I made like $1,700 of my own personal money, and then in the next month, in one day, I was just doing DCA. I was not accepting the loss. Average down.
Yep.
1,700 were gone, and I was not able to speak with anyone that day. I blacked out.
Yeah. It's. I mean, that's you know, anytime I've had a big massive loss, it's literally just from being not able to accept the loss and adding into it. Because you remember that one time where, you know, you did add in and you were able to get out of break even. Oh shit, I can do that again, and it just keeps going down and down and down and down. Before you know it, you're gone. Whole account is literally gone. It's crazy. That's why it's crazy how much, like, doesn't matter. You know, we could trade two completely different strategies, but also have like so much in common with like just other traders.
So much. I think that's when you meet up with traders is the best moment, because you're connect right away. You're like, man, I know what you're going through. It's hard sometimes to speak with your girlfriend or your friends, your family about trading if they don't understand you.
100%, man. It's a weird thing that you can't express the trading struggles with anyone else at all. That's what's. Let me see if I can share my other screen here. Where are we? Cool. There we go.
She's asked you a question about. I have a 50K Topstep funded account with less than 1,000 in it. If I take a payout my drawdown will now be less than 1,000 instead of almost 3,000. Should I take out a small amount or build it more? This will be my payout.
My drawdown will now be less than 1,000 instead of almost 3,000. Should I take out a small amount or build it more? Well, I'd give yourself enough of a buffer to be able to take a good couple of losses. Just think of it from that perspective. I personally, I like to give myself at least like 1,500, 2,000 worth of a buffer. But, you know, you can still take out something small as long as you got your $200 green days. You know, you could just take out, I don't know, $250 if you really wanted to. How do you look? Do you keep a buffer in your accounts?
Now it's been a while, but now I'm waiting for my payout, my other payout of this year. I'm blocked from my new strategy. I'm trying to bring back the consistency, but definitely the first times I would say take as much as out as you can. Mm-hmm. The first payouts, and like last year I was doing take out everything you can, and then if you blow up the little remaining, it's okay, but you have fees that it covered at least like many funded accounts and stuff like that, and you can trade more relaxed on the next one. But after a while, I would say start to build that cushion, take out something, keep growing, and take out every time when you can.
100%.
But yeah, first time, bring it home.
That's a good point as well, man. Like what you said there about like take a big payout, and if you lose it, you don't really care. And that's like, I think that's a good way to think of it, because I think when most people get their first funded account, you know, you think you're going to have this forever, and like you treat it like it's like your life savings account, and then you get so scared to take trades where it's like, if I've got a payout, then I lose the account. I'm like, well, who cares? Just I've got my money's worth. If I'm consistent, I'll get it back. But I don't treat these accounts like, oh my god, like I'm so stressed, like I have to make this one account work. I'm like, no, if I build it up and I get a payout, then who cares? Like that's good. You've done your job.
Yeah, especially because when it's your first ones, not to say that you didn't do a good job. Sometimes maybe you got it for the first one by luck. Just take it.
Yeah, it's true.
Just take it out, and then if the third and fourth are coming because of consistency, then you know, okay, this mix is working. Let me be more consistent with my payouts, make it a bit more smaller for cushions. But I remember I saw many people doing. I'm gonna withdraw the minimum and keep growing, and then next 2-3 days they blow up the account, and then they regret they didn't take everything out the first time, and they're still negative in their, balance of activation fees and payout.
100%, man. I agree. Nothing like getting that withdrawal. Yeah, 100%. Bring it home. Absolutely. Got this XFA trading 1 to 2 micros per trade, so I'm grinding for it. Yep. That's good, man. It's good. Yeah, trade small size and get it, build it up consistently. Absolutely. But as I say to you guys, maybe some of you guys who have maybe just got your first funded account, you just have to accept that there is a high chance you're probably going to lose that account. You just kind of, the quicker you can accept it, the better. And that's not because, the strategy might be wrong, but it's probably because you're mentally just not, you have to feel the pain of like losing the funded accounts to then get to a point where it's like, okay, cool, I'm pretty numb to these now. Now I just trade in the perspective of I don't care if I make money or lose money. I just want to just take good trades.
Do you see something there? I see you're putting some levels.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. I like gold to push up, but I kind of just seeing we're still breaking, holding levels. So this is a range that I don't really want to play. How big is this range? It's a 50 tick range. I don't really want to play this range. But to be honest, I look at this 4 hour and go, well, we're still very bearish. Like this is looking 4 hours bearish. Hourly, trying to hold some support. Yes, I'm trying to see like where I was kind of watching the 5 minute, and I'm like, oh my god, this 5 minute range is awful. This is these are the times where we force trades and blow up. So I look at this and I go, okay, cool, that's a terrible range. Let me get off the 5 minute and watch a higher time frame.
This just looking at that give me nightmares. How many accounts blow up in this price action like that?
Yeah, this is not a good example to say you need to start trading gold. It's not always like this.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's some move there coming down.
Yeah, nice movement there.
Brea still continue lower, huh?
What's that? 30 ticks.
Thoughts on going long and short at the same time, Aaron. That's
100% win rate. What do you mean? That's easy money.
YOLO one funded accounts you're short and YOLO one funded account long. By like maybe if by statistic you need to have a few. How many funded accounts you need to keep going like that? Maybe you need like 50 funded accounts to get payout.
Blown around 30 combines and past 5 to XFA. I mean, as long as you're, again, like every time you do maybe lose one, you need to also make sure you're actually learning something every time as well. You don't just want to keep just spending money and not actually changing something up. That's kind of a big part to actually accept as well. Like being like, okay, cool, I keep losing these accounts, but if I keep doing the same shit, like I need to change something. Hopefully every time I'd lose an account, I would always learn something. And it's a very cheap way to learn very valuable lessons.
And about that, that's something I always advise is that with prop firms, we have the possibility to buy 2, 3, 5, even more evaluation of funded accounts, and people go for the max number of funded accounts they can have because they have the mentality of the dream of making these payouts, but in reality they are still not able to make a payout with one account. Just freaking start with one account only. Man. Go one 100%. Account, get one payout with one account. Don't pay fees. Market is there forever for the rest of your life.
Exactly.
So don't rush. I know people getting all the accounts they can because they want to get all the fees back as soon as possible. But there is no race. The only race is between yourself and your emotions, and keep only one account until you're getting one payout. You got one payout, one account, good. Now you deserve to have 2 accounts. Get another payout, you deserve to have 3 accounts. Take it like this, slow and nice.
100%, man. Yeah, so true. Yeah. If you're not making money, it's same as people like if you're not making money on trading $100 account, having $100,000 account is not going to make any difference. If anything, it's going to be harder. And yeah, once you can actually prove to yourself that you can do it on one, then you can be like, okay, cool. Like you say, like you have to be able to earn the rights to be able to trade like more, because you're not just trading loads of accounts, you're managing a shitload of more capital. So if you can't manage the lowest amount of capital, having more capital isn't going to make you more money. You know, you might get lucky, but it's also going to include a lot more losses. And if you're not psychologically ready to deal with them losses, it's very, very, very challenging.
Yeah, and I remember the first time I had 400-500 accounts at the same time. I had 2 losses that were on my rules, but because I saw these big numbers, I was like, I cannot accept it. I have to take another trade. And my first trade was a freaking red trade, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Hey guys, just got in. Are we in yet? Hey man. Nah, not anything just yet, man. I'm just kind of watching gold in this range. We've had a pretty massive move down here in Asia today. I took buys in New York yesterday. I haven't taken anything here today. I was looking for some potential longs in Asia, but we just continued breaking lower. So no trades for me so far today. I had some very nice trades yesterday, but yeah, no new trades for me just yet. Potential buys if we break out. I do like this. I do like this support level on gold, but I need to see a pretty strong, pretty decent strong breakout. Can we?
If I'm not wrong, you, because I'm watching all your lives, you wait for a nice breakout with a closing above your level of breakout, and then you like for like a nice retracement candle and like a wick below and come back higher, right? To give you like a nice stop loss.
Yeah, pretty much, man. Like for instance, like if I was watching this on gold right now, and let's say we're breaking below, but I'm wanting to go long. Some of my favorite trades are taking these fake out trades. So all I really want to see here is I want to see this 30 minute actually close above, confirm a fake out, and then I want to look for it to come down and give me a bottom wick, and then I can buy it. But yeah, to me the higher time frame candles closing is so key, because you know gold sometimes can look so bearish, and then if you try and short before the candles close, they can wick all the way back up and leave huge wicks. So yeah, candle closures are very, very big for me. Very, very big.
I like that. That's the way a strategy should be, you know, some rules, some ideas, some execution behind. Many times we take stuff just because we like them.
Yeah. I guess that's the hardest part of trading as well, is like knowing when to walk away. That's why I do like how you just have your 1.5 hour window, and that's like it. You don't watch it after that.
I'm done. It's a big thing. So some people have I have a max number of trades. It's 2 trades per day.
Nice.
Right now, moving to the 5-minute chart, it's very hard to get 2 trades, so that's okay. But another one is 1 hour. Right now, moved 1 hour and a half because of the 5-minute chart. But it's 1 hour and a half of. After that, I close. I don't look at the market. Maybe just checking it by fun. But definitely, I'm not trading anymore until the next trade. Yeah.
That's good, man. That's good discipline. I wish I was a bit better at that. How do you? Because you know, like obviously not every day. Not that it matters, but you know, not every day you're gonna get a trade in your hour and a half. Like, what happens if you look back the next day and you go, "Oh shit! If I stayed around for like an extra 2 hours longer, I would have got this play." Do you care, or do you go, "Oh, you know what? The markets are moving 24 hours, 5 days a week. It's my job to trade in my hours, and you don't care."
Yeah, I think I had I built the discipline to accept that after a year of trading only 1 hour with the 15 minutes break I was using before. I think I will define the discipline of accepting whatever market was gonna do after. Even before I was just scalping 10 points on Nasdaq, and 10 points on Nasdaq is nothing. And you could see Nasdaq go 100 points above, but it was not bothering me anymore. A strategy is a strategy. What if it make you money taking 5 points and market go straight to 100 points? You don't know. Whatever happens after is like it's just speculation of a day. If and we just to a reminder for people is you're playing a statistic game, and that's what your strategy is, your edge to have like that 51% or 52% above against the market that make you win. And the only way you're going to be profitable is just taking that time frame your strategy works, keep repeating every day over and over with correct risk management. and then it hits after like 20, 30 days. That's what happened to me. 20, 30 days of repeating the 50-minute strategy. I was like, oh, now I'm getting what is trading.
Yeah. And you kind of always find like you actually perform better the less time you spend just sat on the charts as well. Whereas you could watch it, like I say, you could watch Asia, you could watch London, and you can watch New York, and before you know it, it's like you've spent hours and hours and hours just watching price do absolutely nothing, which is completely detrimental for your actual success in trading.
Yeah, that's many times they say, more doesn't mean better. I spent the first years of my trading career, I was in my chart all day. I was going to work at the office, and I'm an IT guy. I was writing code. I had 3 screens in front of me, and one screen was trading. And sometimes when my boss was coming, I was hiding it as soon as possible. But many times he was catching me, and I was like, come on, Hamza, again. I'm like, all day I was trading. Taking entries, exit, coming back home, trading again until the night. At the time, CFD. So freaking all day. I mean, too much. I got too much stress. I started to get white hair just because of that.
especially when you get to a point of like actually trading like full time as well. It's like, man, if you can't bear to not be on the charts 24/7, it's the most stressful career in the world. Like, it will just consume your whole entire life. And that's a really bad place. It's so easy to fall into that rabbit hole as well, but it's such a bad place to be in. Otherwise, if you can't take that step back, we all got into trading for the freedom. So if you can't bear to not be on the charts 24/7, what was the whole point of doing this in the first place? There's easier ways to make money, that's for sure.
Patrick, yes. I got payouts, yes. 22,000. For my first year profitable. Still this year I'm profitable, but not as much as I wanted, just because they changed strategy. But going well for the moment. Even if it's not the best year, I'm still, at least my account survive. I don't blow up accounts. That's my thing. That's the most.
100%. I think people have a kind of unrealistic expectation sometimes of like how much, like when you look at it from a percent perspective, it's like, man, if we outperform like the S&P, for example, like you're doing very well. If you make more than 10-15% a year, it's like you're doing very, very well. And if you can scale that, it's like, man, that's huge.
And that's, I think, and one thing, and I spoke as well last time, is that that was my realization, to be honest. So a few years ago, every one of us, when we started trading, we were like, trading is going to be my only things I'm going to do. I'm going to do only trading. I'm going to make money from trading. Be at the beach and trading. 0.05% managed to be like properly full-time trader. But at the same time, my advice is always have something running at the same time. Like have a part-time hobby that make you money, something that you enjoy. Make something, because then trading becomes much easier without the stress of I'm forced to make money. Life 100%. Becomes easier.
100%. Even when I kind of took the leap into like full-time trading, I was still doing like stuff on the side. Like I was building websites on the side for people. Like I was still doing some marketing stuff. Because it just makes you realize like you want to be able to trade from the perspective of like, I don't care if I make money today. And that's like, it sounds stupid, but like that's when you'll start making like actual like real good money from the markets, when you're like, oh, I don't care about this trade. Like I just take trades. It looks like a good trade. I'm not scared about winning or losing. I just trade. Like, and whatever you can do to get to that point, you'll be able to scale your trading so much quicker. And what's cool about what you've done as well is like, man, there's so many different ways to make money online. Like doing like, like you go to places like Bali, you see all these people like working on their laptops, doing different jobs. Like, man, there's so many opportunities to do these, to do things online these days. Like, man, it'll give you so much time to focus on the charts. You'll mentally be in a good place. Like I worked in a 9-to-5 job that I absolutely hated, like in an office. I was like, man, why did I do that for so long? I could have done something I enjoyed and would have got here a lot quicker. It's crazy.
The opportunities there are online to make you, like, the goal of your life, for example, for my life was traveling and going around. And I thought trading was the only way. at the end, I'm coming with a different type of way. And I went to Asia, guys. I met a 19 years old guy, was traveling, was making 4 or 5K per month, and he had Spotify playlist, and he was making money from that. And he was just traveling and making this money, working 2 or 3 hours a day, listening to music. And I was like, man, what the heck?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Charles asking, have you ever tried to make an algo auto trader? Yeah, that's a good question. Because you did coding, right? Have you ever tried to do like a trading algo? Come and code as a gold algo, please.
Ooh, no, never tried, to be honest. I had a very mechanical strategy last year. I could have honestly put it down as a code. Yeah, I say I'm a coder, but I freaking hated my job. I'm happy to don't write any more code.
Yeah. I might, we have the 15 close on gold coming in a second. You guys, what I'm looking for. If this 15 grabs these lows and closes bullish, I may take some longs here. I'm kind of looking at gold holding this massive support level here. I'm anticipating that this hourly is going to end up closing bullish. 30-minute did grab the highs and close bearish, which is my only concern. So I may take half risk on the close of this 15 and another half if we can actually break back above. So we got 2 minutes till this 15 is going to close here on gold. Let's see. I do like the longs from here, especially this 4 hour. You also grabbing previous 4 hour lows. Huge resistance here. Anticipating this hourly is going to come up for a bit of a retracement here in Asia. Even back up into these levels. It's going to be a little bit risky because the 30 hasn't actually closed above yet. But to me, this is looking like a strong grab of the lows and a pretty decent closure here. So, yeah, let's see this Goldie here. Are you gonna take it? You're gonna join us on this gold trade if we do take it, or are you gonna sit on the sidelines?
I can trade it with my evaluations account here. I have quite a few evaluations already. If
we take a loss, it wasn't my idea. Someone in the YouTube chat said, "Go on, not my idea." Let's see.
I'm gonna block you.
Let's see.
This is EQ5. Let me get my contract here. Ready.
Let's have a look.
Perfect. I'm ready to go long, guys.
Fine up, we're ready. Yeah, we got still got 2 hours till hour and 15 till London Open, but yeah, we've been finding recently London's been having some nice moves. Let's see.
If I make money from this gold, guys, I'm gonna officially trade gold every day and drop thank you.
Someone clip that. It's a pretty steep rejection. Let's see. 16 seconds here. 16 seconds. Try to pass my account this week. Hey, if it happens, it happens, man. Let it happen. If it doesn't happen, who cares? My mic is very quiet. Is my mic quiet for people? All right, nice 15 came down, grabbed lows, pushed up. See if we're going to get a little bit of a pullback, and I may take some longs here. I want to see a little bit of a pullback first. Where are we? All right.
And in this case, you're going to use the 50 minutes like your entry ID and stop loss?
Yeah, pretty much, man. Yeah, I'd say we're looking for about 30-ish tick stop loss. What are we looking at? Try to see if you could place out for about a 1 to 3. Yeah, I'm putting a buy stop on the break of this 15 high around 85.9. Seeing if we can continue filling this whole range. I'm looking for about a 30 tick stop loss, guys. So risking about $300 here. See if we can make about 100. Let's see. I want to see this Goldie break back above this level and drive into previous 15-minute highs and drive much more. My only concern is the 30 hasn't actually broken out yet, so I'd manage pretty aggressively. There we go. I'm in there. Midfield there in Goldie. Let's have a look. Where's my entry? About here.
Nice. First night I got some slippage. Not that much for me. Yeah, okay, some slippage. I got it there.
Place up. Let's see.
So your stop loss here would be like 84? I don't know.
Yeah, I would say any closure back below 85.5 would be a good exit for me. I like to manage my stops based on if the candle actually closes against me. Like I could have a hard stop like below the 15 lows as a safety net, but I would actually get out way before that.
That's what I like about as well your way, because you showed the statistic last time. How your win rate is not that much high, because win rate before people don't trust 90%, 80% win rate people.
Yeah.
But yeah, your win rate was 50%, but you were very good at cutting losses.
Yep. Yeah, that's one thing I try and I always say to guys, like I don't care about being right or wrong. All I care about is trading what I see and managing my risk. Like I don't care about losing. Like if I lose money, I don't care. As long as I've managed my risk well and I can exit at good areas, that's good. I just want to, I held myself back for so long just because I just couldn't execute because I was scared. All right, get a nice squeeze here on Goldie.
I'm already up $400, huh?
Nice. Look at that.
That's what happened.
Nice squeeze here. I got my hard stop just in below this 5-minute low. Let's see. Let's see. I'll probably go break even here in a second. I'm trying to target this high here on the spot chart. I want to see its hourly close. Up about 220, 230. I don't have a hard TP, and if you guys are on YouTube messaging, I can't see the chat right now. Can't see the chat with all this bank we're making. That's why. No, I just have the wrong screen open. 250, 280.
Oh, that's a nice push there.
Yeah, nice push there. I'm watching these highs here on the futures around 33.90. All right, I'm gonna go break even.
Let's move the stop loss to break even.
BE.
Hello guys, hello Saeed, hello everyone there. Crypto said is full-time trader in under a year unrealistic.
What, in your first year of trading?
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, first, I guess, under a year. Yeah.
Yes.
And I tell you the reason why it's unrealistic is because you have to go through different type of markets. And I thought, like you, I can do it. I'm smart. I'm a smart person. I can make money. But unfortunately, I made money for months in the first year, but everything was just going up to skyrocket. And I was scalping Tesla options in a period I was making thousands of dollars a day.
I remember that. I remember when you were scalping the stocks. I remember asking you about that because you were crushing that as well.
Yeah, $1,000 to $10,000 I made. I was like,
yeah,
wow,
that's crazy. I remember that. That's mad. That's crazy.
But then the market changes, and then everything that you do, it does not work, or you have to change it. But you're not ready mentally to go through a change.
Yeah.
So that's why it's unrealistic to become profitable in 1 year. You can maybe be positive, but you're gonna go through different type of markets that is gonna make you learn.
Yep. Yeah, I remember that. Wow, that's ages ago. That's crazy.
Yeah, ages ago, man. Probably 3-4 years. 3 years ago, 3-4 years. It's insane.
That's crazy. Nice push here on gold, guys. I had 0 drawdown on that position.
Yeah, really, 0 at all. If I checked my minimum balance in this account, is totally fresh, and NQ is not moving at all. It's even just still chopping.
If that's not a sign to come and trade gold, I think our job here is done, everyone. I think our job here is done.
But I'm trying to understand what will be your TP in this case?
I'm having a look here on the currency chart. But to be honest, I'm looking at this hourly, and this hourly's looking really nice. You're grabbing the lows, you're closing bullish. Probably soon though, to be honest, because it's an intraday trade. The current areas we're coming up to here on the currency chart looks like a pretty strong pullback level. So I don't want to see my trade being up 400 to pulling back a lot. So probably soon, to be honest, kind of where we're tapping into. I was trying to hold through to this 15 close because this is looking nice. If I hit about 50, I'm only in for one contract, so I may lock it in soon. If this 5-minute doesn't quite drive, I may lock it in soon. Yeah, we're coming into a pretty big level here on Goldie. I hit about 40-ish, 50 ticks. Kind of want to see it's 15.
Yeah. How much is that? 44 ticks. Yeah, I'm up 44 ticks now.
Nice. Took the trade with us. What a guy. Yeah, you got to start staying up for these sessions longer, I think.
It's time to be here every day to pass evaluation and get payout.
What time is it coming up to? What, 11 p.m.?
Yeah, I think almost 11 p.m. right now.
Nice. Yeah, if we stall around here on Goldie, it's maybe my pre-London scalp. I may be done. Let's see. All right, what are you guys on YouTube saying? Took that 40 ticks, 50 highs, nice.
Let's go.
All-time highs.
You're welcome. It's because I'm here. You're welcome, guys.
Look at that. Beautiful push. Oh, there we go, Goldie. There we go.
Oh, that's
now
a
we're
nice
talking. Now we're talking there, Goldie. Let me bring that stop up a little bit. We're looking about 20.
50% commission for Aaron for this trade. It's an evaluation account, so we'll give you.
yeah, I forgot to tell you the disclaimers, man. Any profit made on the streams, I take 50% cut.
Let me blow up this account. Let me. Oh yeah, well, guys, let me move my take profit here until you tell me to take it out.
All right, I'm out. I'm closing full there. I'm out full. I'm done.
I'm out full as well. Oh my god!
Beautiful.
What the heck? How much did I make there in that account? Let me see.
Beautiful.
$1,140.
Beautiful. Look at that. 0 drawdown as well. What a trade. In and out. Pre-London. In 10 minutes, we've just sat here and made $600. Absolutely beautiful. That's what we like to see.
This was beautiful, guys.
Beautiful.
Easy. To be honest, it was such a no drawdown. Like literally, I entered and I was like, oh my god, I got slippage. But then it was like, sure.
Oh, man,
let's go, everyone. W.
Yeah, span them damn W's in there, everyone. Drop a like for the stream. You got no one else on YouTube giving $600 here this morning. Look at that. Beautiful work. Pre-London session. It's not even 7 o'clock London time. You guys are done for the day.
To be honest, after a trade like this, you just call it out, guys. You don't need anything anymore.
Beautiful. Look at this. Nice gold buy here live on stream. Guys on YouTube, absolutely crushing it. 0 drawdown here as well. Amazing. Beautiful trader. Yeah, then again, this comes back to why patience pays. I haven't taken a single trade here today in Asia. Not a single trade because there's nothing that's really been presenting itself. I've been looking for longs all day. I wait. As soon as we come into these key areas, I say, okay, cool. Hourly's grabbing lows. You're forming some support. Cool. What can I see on the lower time frame? On the lower time frame, I see price grabbing lows and closing bullish. Fantastic. As soon as that candle closes, I'm in. There's my trade. In and out. Where's my targets? These highs here and this little resistance level. 60 ticks with 0 draw. A nice, like 1.4 risk to reward. Just like that.
Patience pays, guys. And patience pays mostly because you're missing and avoiding BS trades, like trades that make you red and trade. You take a right trade, oh my god, I'm gonna take a right trade, and then when the trade that is you wanted to take, you don't have any more liquidity, you don't have any more buying power, you don't have anything money, you blow up your account, it goes to the sky, and you're like, again.
Yep. That's it, man. That's it. It's literally that is absolutely yeah. Aaron subscribers make we made that market move together, guys. So share the London streams with all your friends and family. We can all pump these markets together and make loads of money. Beautiful push.
85 ticks, Daniel. What the heck? Good job, man.
Yeah, beautiful. It was minus 1600 this morning. Now minus 300. Hey, minus 300 is good. Good work, man. Good work. Minus 300 is good. Did a single trade.
Especially from 1,600 down to minus 300. That is a freaking recovery.
Yeah, that's beautiful, man. How do you that's a good question. How do you find let's say if you take a trade on the day and you're green for the day, do you stop or do you take more than one trade?
I will still be there looking if there is a possibility to take a second trade, because that is my max rule, 2 trades per day, and but still on a time frame limit anyway. So if I'm taking the trade after 40 minutes, I take it, it's a winning trade, and still have 30 minutes, I'm gonna wait for the 30 minutes if something appears. If it does not, I close it there and I'm out. But definitely, I'm giving myself 2 trades if it's possible. But now with the 5-minute chart, it's quite hard. It's like yesterday, I took no trades at all yesterday. Didn't have anything. I mean, 0 trades. It feels good.
Yeah, it's good, man. That's good. That's the thing. I just say to guys, like, if I've made no trades for the day, well, I've protected my capital, so I've done something right.
Yeah. Oh my God, how many times we took bad trades and then like the next day you take a green one, you're like, without the trade I would be like super up.
Yeah, that's the biggest game, man. That's the biggest part. Like, the amount of times where I would, take a good trade, but I would just about be getting back to break even because there's the days where I just couldn't bear to not be in a trade 24/7. And it's like you're always just trying to chase your tail just to catch up to break even. Like, we have to be okay with not trading every single up and down move. We're here to take the piece that fits our plan. And that's, knowing when to not trade is, the hardest part by far.
And many times, like for example, in my situation right now, I'm trying to improve. Many times, many traders have their P&L like this. Up, down, up, down, up, down. They are always around break-even. So you're not losing accounts. You're there in break-even. You're not making money.
Yep.
And many times means your strategy is there working. And you could just, one factor can be the fact of avoiding useless trades because of your impatience. If maybe you remove this one trade per week or anytime you're able to remove that BS trade, it's going to turn to the upside like nothing.
Yep. You know what the thing is, like, the times where we do take the shit trades, like, we know they're shit trades and we know we shouldn't be in them. And they're the ones where you lose and then you go on tilt because you're like, fuck, I know I shouldn't have been trading today. That's the hard part. And that's when you send yourself on tilt because you're forcing shit that you know you shouldn't be doing. Whereas if you're just okay with sitting on your hands, like, man, you could take one of these trades a week and you could be making a full-time income. Literally, it's crazy. You don't need to be in every single... if you're taking 5+ trades a day, you're never going to make money. More trades equals more problems and more losses and more headache and more tilt and all of that shit.
Yeah, honestly, many times some people I saw making money by having just a fixed rule of like having one trade per day, lose or green, lose or winning trade. They just call it out and they're like moving to the next day.
Yep. 100%, man. That's what I was going to ask you. That's something to ask you. I was asking that because how do you deal with the days where, let's say, if you're green on the day and you do take another trade and then you go red? Is that when you're like not even like massive red, but like maybe just a little bit red or a little bit break even? I think they're the days that send people on tilt because they think, oh well, I was up this much. I can't end the day here now. Let me keep trading.
That's a really great question, and it always goes back to your strategy and backtesting and data that you have. If your data says that taking 2 trades in the long run is going to make you more profitable than taking 3 or 4 or 1 trade, then you stick with 2 trades no matter what. If you see up and down, it's gonna in the long run is gonna be a winning one. That's most people miss is that data and backtesting they have. More information you have on the base when you conclude on the idea of should I take one more trade or not is based on your backtesting data, not on the emotional side on that moment. If your strategy tells you take another trade, you take another trade no matter what you think the market is going. You have and if the trade comes up, you take the trade. If the strategy is telling you to do that. If the strategy is telling you take one trade and you see this beautiful trade that is beautiful retest with a beautiful candle, you freaking close the laptop and a beautiful work because it does not matter. What you see is your brain and your emotions playing a very bad card because let's say you're red and your rule is taking one trade and you already took a red trade. Your brain and the part of your brain here behind is a very protective part of your human side that it wants to remove you from the fear of that discomfort of being red on the day. So it's gonna see stuff just to make you happy and make you feel that trade is good. So don't trust your emotions most of the time and just freaking walk away. Statistic.
Yeah, that's it. And if you don't have the data and you don't have the statistics, which I don't think most people do, it's like, well, then you need to go out and get that, whether that's from forward testing or back testing. Like, if you don't have that data and you don't know, like, how many people always say to me, like, how much should I risk per trade, or how many trades should I take today? It was like, well, what does your 100+ trades tell you should do? I can't make that decision for you. Your data has to tell. And if you don't have that data, well, then you need to go and get it. And I know it might seem boring, and you might be like, oh, I can't really be asked. It was like, well, then maybe trading is just not for you. If you can't be asked to go out and get them things, then you're in the wrong business. And there's so many different ways to do it, like I say, through forward testing or through back testing or simulation sessions. Like, man, go out and get that data, and you will answer all of your questions for you.
I'm just laughing because Quinn said statistically buying and selling at the same time is 100% win rate.
Yeah, I don't even know what we're doing it. Let's just all just buy and sell at the same time and split the profits.
I've done that with my valuation in the past, and I blew up both sides.
It's coming up to 7 a.m. London time, man. So I will let you go. I'll let you go. I know it's 11 o'clock there. I appreciate you taking the time to tune in, man. You guys on YouTube, be sure to check out Hamza's channel pinned to the top, where you stream New York every day.
Yeah, New York every day at 9:30 at the opening, and I stay there 1 hour and a half. You're welcome. I trade Nasdaq. I don't trade gold. So if you're more interested on that, you're welcome. And thank you guys for this beautiful live session. I mean, we won. We made money. Thanks to Aaron.
And we got a nice W. Absolutely, man. Great session. I appreciate you tuning in, man. And I will. We'll do it again sometime, guys. We'll do it again. We'll get Hamza on again another time soon. I appreciate you. Appreciate you stopping by, man. I'll see you guys on YouTube next time. Thank you, man. See you guys.
Yeah, I can hear you. That was a beautiful session, to be honest. I really enjoyed it.